It's a bit of a papier-mâché promise in that, yes, it's more money for those who manage to hang on to their job and their hours, but an awful lot of folks won't.
If Governor Cuomo has his way, New Yorkers could see the minimum wage jump $1.50. Some believe the hike would be good for the economy. Others think that it could have an adverse effect. Good evening, everyone. I'm JB Buno. Thanks for joining us here on the late edition in high definition. Governor Cuomo made it clear he wants things to change in New York during his State of the State address on Wednesday. Issues like gun control are at the top of his list, but a minimum wage increase from $7.25 an hour to $8.75 an hour was also put on the table. WENY TV's Joe Melillo talked to a local business owner about what the change could mean for his restaurant. Joe joins us live with our top story tonight. Joe.
JB, there are two theories behind a minimum wage increase. One side believes it's good for the economy because it would increase the average wage of living for hourly workers. The other side thinks businesses would suffer and some of those workers could be laid off.
How do we try to keep loyal customers coming without having to try to pass the cost along to the loyal customers and make it a livable wage for our workers?
Brendan Holmes has been running his restaurant Holmes Plate in Corning since 2007. He's already seen one minimum wage increase, but he says he might need to reevaluate how he runs his business if it goes up to $8.75.
What's concerning about this increase is it would be upwards to $1.50, $1.60 increase, and that is what's going to hurt the small business owner.
Businesses aren't the only ones that may be hurt. President of Southern Tier Economic Development Kevin Keeley believes adding to the minimum wage could end up affecting not only individual workers, but families too.
I see those folks and I think, boy, if we bump this minimum wage and they become a casualty of it, what a tragedy. It's a lot more bad news than just one person losing a job. It becomes a whole family that's impacted.
Kevin says when you increase the minimum wage, even though more people get more money, the cost has to be transferred somewhere. That means small businesses have to either increase prices or cut staff to cover the cost of the increase.
Our prices in 5 years, so it's something that we may have to consider, but it would be a last resource option. It wouldn't be, well, if New York State is raising minimum wage, therefore I'm raising the price. You know, I don't believe that it should be a penalty on the consumer.
Now, just a reminder, right now the increase to $8.75 an hour is just an idea. Governor Cuomo will have to work with party leaders in the Assembly and State Senate for the legislation to even reach his desk. Live in the studio, Joe Melillo, WENY TV News. JB.
Thank you for that report, Joe. Another part of Governor Cuomo's plan that has raised some eyebrows this week is to bring 3 casinos to upstate New York. Cuomo says the idea is to boost job growth and the economy of our region by bringing downstate New Yorkers upstate to visit the proposed casinos. DMV Commissioner Barbara Fiala, a member of Cuomo's cabinet, was in Elmira this afternoon to discuss Cuomo's vision for upstate New York, including the casinos.
The governor feels that we are surrounded by the casinos and that we are exporting our money. So by bringing them here, you're talking about more jobs.
The commissioner also talked about the governor's desire to create a world-class education system here in New York State.